of the Rotary Club of Ojai West, who sponsors the Ojai Band, and we're the ones over here making popcorn and blowing up balloons and serving lemonade. So it is my pleasure to introduce Phil Harvey, who is going to sing the Ojai song, and this is the 7th and final concert of 2017. So Laura Denny, please take it away.
After 25 years, 26 or 7 years. Okay, put your hand. Here we go. Here's Laura.
Phil,
Yes.
this young man is 96 years old, and he's been doing this for about 25 years, singing the Ojai song. And yes, Phil, thank you. Here's a gift.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you. The gift is you people singing with me. That's wonderful. That's the gift. And Laura, wonderful. Thanks, Mike. Thank you. Yeah.
Now, if you would all please stand for the Star Spangled Banner.
Is it? Oh, it's working. How many of you were here last week? Great. I forgot my script again. I don't know where I keep on putting it. I write it all out and print it all out, and then I leave it somewhere. I don't know where it is. Anyway, tonight is Audience Favorites Night. So we're going to be playing some of the things that you voted for during the season. I had a clipboard out here, and a lot of people put names of songs that they really wanted to hear again and again. And it's also old conductor's favorites night too. So I've decided I'm going to feature a bunch of my alumni, which I'll tell you about later. So we're going to start out with one of the ones that we played way back in July 5th. Dick Dodd came in, it was singing World War II songs for us, and he's going to do it again. So Dick, come on down here.
Yeah, thank you. I'm an 88-year-old Korean veteran, and I live in a veterans home in Ventura. And I have some of my buddies here for the veterans home. Will you please stand up, fellas and girls? Come on. Veterans home. World War II, Korea, Vietnam, all these guys. Thank you. Well, when World War II started, prior to that, most women were housewives. And suddenly, they went to war. They became Rosies the Riveters. And their husbands and boyfriends were overseas, sometimes for 4 years. And sometimes they would stay together, and sometimes they wouldn't. And sometimes the fellas got Dear John letters. One of our veteran friends told me today he got 3 Dear John letters while he was gone. Okay, so they sang songs out of remorse, out of memory, out of love. We missed each other. I missed my girl, and she missed me. And here's some of the songs of World War II. Ready? Kiss me once and kiss me twice and kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time. Haven't felt like this before since I can't remember when. It's been a long, long time. You don't know how many dreams I dreamed about you. Oh, how empty I all feel without you. Kiss me once and kiss me twice and kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time. It's been a long, long time. Little Bob Hope here. Thanks for the memory of sentimental verse. Nothing in my purse. And chuckles when the preacher said, for better or for worse, I won't leave it more. Thanks for the memory of Schubert's serenade, the little things of jade, the traffic jams and anagrams and bills we never paid. Oh, how long it there was a little girl, she lived next to me. She loved her sailor boy, he was only 3. Now he's on a fellowship in a sailor suit. Just a great big sailor, and she thinks he's cute. Oh, bell by the trousers, the baby blue. She the apple tree. Anyone else but me? Anyone else but me? Anyone else but me? No, no, no. Sit on the apple tree. Anyone else but me? Till I come home. Hey! Swing into position. Oh Lord, we're on a mighty mission. Praise the Lord. Pass the ammunition. We'll all be good till we come marching home.
Thank Linda Taylor there for. Thank you very much, Linda. from popcorn maker, well, from art teacher to popcorn maker. Last week she was our conductor to dancer. The possibilities here in Ojai are endless. And now, our first alumni of Nordhoff High School, Brandon Boyd, was also one of the very top people on our audience favorites. You guys really wanted to hear him again. So Brandon is going to give us a rendition of Moon River.
All right, Brandon.
If you can't hear him in the back, turn up your hearing aids. So last week, Bill Wagner was our special guest conductor and Ed Hero. We have him to thank for all of this alumni talent that you're hearing throughout the band. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you, Bill. If you go to YouTube and you look at different community bands, a lot of them are populated by mostly older folks who've been playing for a long time. And it was Bill's idea a long time ago to give the kids at the high school a place to play during the summer, and a good venue and a good audience. And it's worked. I think it's a really nice mix of old and young and experienced and learning and mentoring, and it's really fun. So, are you rested? I'm not going to talk quite so much because we have a lot of music to do. So, I think number 3 on our audience favorite list tonight was the bird song, the Eagles. So, we the bird song. So we're going to have a little bit of Heartache tonight, and then we're going to have a beautiful flugelhorn solo by Tom Kitty. Tom, hold your hand up there. Hold that flugel up there. During Desperado, and then Hotel California. Okay, we're going to do one more before we do our balloon parade. Okay? One more short one. And this is a blast from the past. How many of you have been around for our band concerts 10 years? 15 years? Hands, come on, get them up there. 20 years. 27 years. 25 years. So this is a song that Sarah brought with her from Chatham, Massachusetts, and we used to play this every single time. And we're going to do it one more time. And Ben, would you come up here and do this for us? Since Ben was one of our first, yeah, it's right there. Take all the second innings. This is my son Ben, and he was in the very first band. And so I'm going to go sit with Katie, and Ben's going to do bandology. I'm not sure if it's easier watching a 4.5-year-old or conducting. I think conducting is easier. Okay, Mike.
Yes, good evening once again. It is my pleasure to introduce a Ojai living treasure, Mr. Bob Denny, who you saw earlier waving the American flag. Yes, his wife conducts the band, and his son just conducted the last number, Ben, and his granddaughter Katie is going to help him lead the balloon parade. So we need to start getting all the balloon people up here. Yes, yeah. Yes. Bob for years has been involved in the Ojai Education Foundation and the Libby Park Improvement Committee and a lot of other things in the community. That's why he's been elected as a Ojai Living Treasure. So with that, we're going to do our balloon march.
happy note, please rehydrate, get yourself some food. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the second half. This is the director's choice. These are all either Nordhoff teacher or Nordhoff alumni. My son Ben was drum major years and years ago. Jim Bell's son, Jimmy, is out here somewhere. He was a drum major at some point. And Bill is going to be playing with Jen Beaver and with Greg Kitty, who are both Nordhoff alums. And they're going to be doing a rousing version, hopefully, rousing version of Bugler's Holiday. Jennifer Beaver, Bill Wagner, and Greg Kitty, and Ben Denny. Woohoo! So we were lucky enough this last weekend to have the whole family over. Son from San Diego, another one from Phoenix, and Ben and his family came out from Columbia, Maryland. So I got the chance to con him into showing what he does best, which is direct. He's a music teacher, just like his mom, in Columbia, Maryland. So I'm going to let him just tell you about his program and stuff and what he's going to be doing. Here you go.
Thank you very much for having me today. It's really great to be back in Ojai. I don't come back to visit as often as I need to, and it's always a treat when I get to come back and see everybody here, especially in the summer band concerts. It's great to see everybody in the band. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
So during the day, during the school year, I teach middle school, and I teach orchestra, which is a little bit different than what I did growing up, but I've been enjoying it very much. And today I get to conduct a couple of Disney songs because I have a 4.5-year-old named Katie, and that's all she knows. So that's all I know these days. So the next one is Frozen, which I think I've seen only about 200 times now. Enjoy.
Let it go.
So of course, in our house with Katie, always asking to watch Disney films, and us trying to reduce the amount of screen time we have, we've come to put soundtracks on, and there's instrumental versions of all these soundtracks, and both Frozen and Beauty and the Beast are two soundtracks that we have on a whole lot. And if you've seen her dancing in front, that's why, because she loves to dance to all these. But Beauty and the Beast is a wonderful story, and you all know the music well. Thank you so much for letting me conduct tonight, and I hope that it's been enjoyable. Thank you.
That's a tough act to follow. You know how you always, when the kids are little, you want them to always be so much more than you, or you have, but he didn't give me any breathing room. He got there by the time he was 30. And I just love to watch him conduct. And we go back quite often. He does an honor group that will rival any community symphony any day. It's just amazing. So thank you, Ben. Okay, so I need to thank my band before I forget. So can I have the last row of tubas and trombones stand up, please? Tim and Kobe, Shelly, Kevin, Tom, and Brian. Okay, you guys stay standing. Oops, wait a minute. Russell, stand back. There we go. Without Russell and without Levon back here, we have no glue. They keep us together. Okay, and the next row of my trumpet players, Bill, and Greg, and Tom, and Jen, and John, and Sean, and my euphonium players, Soren and Connell. And then we get to the saxophones, Dick. All right, saxophones, stand up. Oh, you guys stay standing, stay standing. Okay, next row, stand up. Dick and Max and Jem and Sarati and Brandon. And horns. We've never had so many horns. Bennett and Phoebe and Jonathan and Margaret and Lynn. Okay. I'm terrible with names, so you have to realize that I'm going to goof up somebody's name. Clarinet, stand up. Okay. And John Mason is leaving tomorrow for I don't know where in the world, but anyway, he's going to be gone for like a month, right? John and Nat and Gary and Larry and Gary and Howard and Phoebe and Jim and Susan. Thank you. And my flutes and oboes, you guys stand up. We got Irene, and we've got Carla and Melissa and Cherie on oboe, and Audrey and Judy. So thank you all. Every single one of you are awesome musicians. Yeah, we got Levon. Yeah, we got Levon. Okay, and now the second favorite piece in the all-time voting. And don't forget, this is the next to the last piece. So you got to go up and get your raffle ticket for your chance to conduct the band and the refrigerator. See if you can guess what this one is. Someone said, are you sad that it's the last concert? No, not yet. You're too early. Go back. Not yet. We have one more song. Turn it around. No, I'm serious. Honest and truthfully. Turn it around. Go back. This is not the time yet. He never listens to me. Anyway, yes, I am sad because I will miss you guys. I will miss all of you. And you will miss all this wonderful music. But if you want to listen to it, go to YouTube. Because Steve Adams, Steve, where are you, Steve? Steve Adams, our wonderful photographer, has taken video of all of our concerts and put it on YouTube. And is it what, Ojai Band, Ojai Summer Band?
Ojai Band.
Ojai Band. Just put in Ojai Band, and you can listen to all the concerts over and over in the depths of February when things are really boring. Go to YouTube, put on Ojai Summer Band. Say, oh, I only got like 5 more months to wait. Oh, this is amazing. All right, so the #1 requested song, year after year after year, is, what do you think? The Beatles. Yeah, Phil and the Ojai song.
It is my pleasure to have Sarah Beebe up here with me that started the Ojai Band 27 years ago. Yes. Along with Bill Wagner back there on trumpet that was the director of the band 27 years ago. But at any rate, Laura, thank you so much for doing such a phenomenal job of, yes.
Well, I would be very remiss if I did not thank all of my Rotarians over here. I wish you could all come over here and take a bow. Can you? Come on, get over here. No? You're not going to? Okay, they're bowing over there. Back in the good old days, I think I may have told you this before, when there were only, how many, Bill, when we started?
Oh, we might have had 10.
Maybe 10, maybe 12. He said, okay, be there at 7, bring your chair, bring your stand. So we schlepped all our stuff over, and we played. We didn't have lights, we didn't have this gazebo, we didn't have anything that we have now. And then the Rotary, what, 10 years ago? 15 years ago, decided we needed a bigger bandstand because I was playing string bass standing over here, and there was a couple other people standing over here, so they built us another bandstand. And now all we have to do is we show up at around 7 o'clock, our stands are here, our chairs are here, they set up the lights, they set up the sound, they sell popcorn and everything else. So let's have a big hand for Ojai Rotary West. Thank you. Okay, it's time now. You may come forward, Bob. Okay, so we have 4 refrigerators to give away tonight. Refrigerator magnets. Okay, so please rush up, because if your number is, oh my gosh, these are different tickets. 733-4565. 4565. Rush up here and get your refrigerator magnet. Okay, all right. You're not rushing. There we go. Okay, here we go. Oh, you lucky, lucky, lucky little girl. What's your name? What?
Neela.
Neela, here's your refrigerator magnet. Congratulations. What's that for? And now we have 733-4461. 4461 for the side-by-side refrigerator magnet. Would you like this? There you go. Thank you. Okay. That one, I just gave it away. Okay, so 733-4584. 4584.
Yes.
Ho, ho, ho. And what is your name?
William.
Oh, this is William, and William gets the side-by-side refrigerator magnet. And now we have the ice on the door refrigerator magnet. 733-4603. 4603. All right, yay! And here she. I love this. This is great. This is better than.
Just like that.
I won! All right! The ice on the door refrigerator magnet. Congratulations! And here comes the last refrigerator. Now this is the supersize one. 733-4550. 4550. 733-4550. Where's that enthusiastic I won? No? All right. Too much time. It's like It's like Bob, if you don't answer right away, he hangs up on you. Okay, 733-4605, 4605, 4605 for the supersized refrigerator. Ha ha, there we go. All right, thank you. And there goes the last one. Okay, and now, the piece de resistance. The chance to conduct our band. And the winner is 733-4488. 4488.
Oh, Dylan.
Oh, he came prepared. Okay, so tell everybody your name.
Dylan,
Dylan, are you related to anybody here in the band?
I think.
Is there somebody up here that you know?
Shelly and Sean.
Shelly and Sean. Shelly, stand up. Sean, stand up. That's your brother, Sean. Be brave. Come on. Take. And Shelly's been one of our loyal band members for years. Okay, so have you ever done this before? Does Mom teach you how to do this at home, or you've never done this? Oh my gosh. Okay, well I'm going to show you how to do it.
Go, Dylan.
See you next year.